What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nomad Day. I'm back again, and as promised, I am going to do the walk in the busiest time of the day here usually. So the time is 3:56 p.m. So for those of you who've never been to Da Nang, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. ish is a time that the beach is pretty much the craziest, and there's a lot of people around. So check it out. We're gonna walk back down this way, but first we're going to go this way. So it's my goal to be able to make it all the way back down there. I can't promise I will be able to, but that is the goal of this walk. And you'll see why it gets really busy out here. So the previous walking videos I did during the earliest time of the day where not too many people were out. And then at the beginning of the afternoon to where it was kind of cooling off and not too many people were around. And now to the actual afternoon when everybody is starting to come out. And as usual, during certain courses of this video, I will stay quiet for you guys to catch the full ambience of the area. And you can get the full vibe of the local culture here. How everybody's for the most part, everybody's pretty peaceful and, you know, minding their own business, just having fun. So daily, they have volleyball games going on all the time. And you just can get into these games whenever you want to. Just, you know, hang out on the side, let them know when your team's up. No strife, just pure fun. And as you can see, they have multiple courts here. And I'm sure we'll see more during the walk. I don't know if you guys can see how busy the beach is back there. Let me zoom in. See the ocean front, all the people in the water. So yeah, in the afternoon is when everybody chooses to come out. Okay, now let's go back to the walk, and you can see you got people sitting right over there and way off in the distance in the water. So we are at the My Khe Beach region, and we are just exploring things as we come across them. If you're new to this vlog, then you'll see that this vlog is unfiltered. I try to do as least cuts as humanly possible. I'll let you experience the ambience of the location, the good and the bad. You can see how there's a beautiful beach here, beachgoers, and then right next to you is the busy road. Buildings under construction. So you can see that there's always stuff going on, and basically can help you plan better if you're coming to the area, no matter what part of the world you're in. I see a lot of families here, and for the most part, it's a very safe place. You still have to have your wits about you. I want to say there is petty crime. Not much of it, but it can be found pretty much anywhere you go in the world too at the same time. This is one of the areas I like to relax in. So about this area, if you are choosing to live in this area, then understand that This is very tourist heavy in this area. The prices are going to be more inflated in this area because there are a lot of travelers in this region. It is cheaper on the outside of Da Nang if you wanted to come stay there. I am renting through Airbnb. I have decided to do like a month to month lease, and I reserve Airbnbs at least 3 months in advance in a location if I'm trying to move there, because what I found is 3 months is the best time for the rose gold glasses to come off, meaning basically the you've had the time to be you've had the time to be in a location, and you can see the good, the bad, what works, what doesn't, and you can more so develop your routine if you want to. Pause for a second. They're giving massages here. Screen. But yeah, I found 3 months to be the sweet spot for when I'm traveling, to figure out how the location works best for me. And you see here they got surf school going on. So yeah, it's just plenty of ways to have fun here. But again, back to the subject, if you are looking to come to this location, I am only 5 minutes from the beach. I did this strategically so that I can just walk around everywhere. And if I need to go somewhere, then I get a Grab to take me somewhere. It's usually like $1 to get to where I'm going, because I don't really go too far. And besides, I chose to walk everywhere because I like to exercise. And it helps me stay in shape, fitness-wise. For those of you who are planning to not stay on the beach area, it would be wise to invest in a motorcycle. But I will tell you, these roads can be quite hazardous when it comes to riding the motorcycles. It seems like it's a full contact sport. So yeah, just be aware of that. So if you do have an international driver's license, make sure motorcycle is listed on your driver's license. If you intend to drive a motorcycle while here. But what I found is there's no shortage of transportation here. Everywhere you go, there are people trying to get you on Grab rides or taxi you somewhere. I haven't had a problem with it since I've been here, getting around. And I want to say it's going on about 3 months of me being here. So, yeah, I haven't had a problem with anything. And I doubt you will either. And you see how many tourists there are here. And to be fair, not all are tourists. A lot of are locals as well. But you see how many people there are here. And nobody seems to have a problem with the transportation thing. So I wouldn't worry about necessarily getting a motorcycle unless you absolutely have to, or you absolutely want to. And with that being said, I will say that for me, it's better to walk around, because it's just a lot easier to do videos like this and pretty much discover new areas. It's harder to do that if I'm riding around on a motorcycle. I'm trying to figure out where to park it, so that I don't get a ticket. So Is a motorcycle convenient? Yes. But just know that you do have to abide by the law here, like as in any country. And if you park in the wrong area, you can get your motorcycle ticketed, and you have to deal with that as well. So we'll go back to the walk now. Yeah, it's hot out here. It's hot out here. It's like 90 something degrees. So he's selling food there, and they are always selling food. So there's an example of them parasailing. But yeah, to be honest though, I enjoy all these walks because it's just very relaxing for me to be able to walk like this and just freely explore. So for a lot of you who don't know about the channel, I try to do unfiltered travel so that you can see the good, the bad, the ugly of every channel. Um, Not to say nothing's wrong with other vloggers who do a lot of cutting. That's cool and it's appropriate for whoever needs it. But in this case, for people who are looking to get a more intrusive look at the location, I do this style of vlog so you can see what it's like actually on the ground, walking around. And I don't think you get the same feel if the video is cut together to only show you the beautiful parts of the video. So I am walking around. And I've done these kind of videos all over the world. Some silent, totally silent, and others talking like this. I think I may do a mix of both going forward, just because you guys seem to like them. And it's just really fun. So about my past, I am a 20-year military veteran and retiree. And this channel and traveling like this, it helps me to adapt to my new way of life. And not only not only do I do this for fun, but I do this to help others who may be afraid of what their life looks like outside of work when you retire. A lot of people think when you just retire, you ride off into the sunset, that's it. There's no more point to life, you die. So that's not the case. I look at retirement as a new chapter in life, a new way to explore. And to me, it's fun. It's just fun, all the randomness, all the spontaneous traveling and vacation. So I have my kids doing the same thing, traveling a lot. So I may feature them on some of these trips as well. So throughout this, you see there's a lot of people around who does exercise on the beach strip. There's a lot of vendors. I don't see any right now, but there's typically a lot of vendors. For the most part, everybody comes here to just relax and unwind after the day. So I'm sitting in the grass like that. I'll just go to the water. Whatever your vibe is great. And again, the sign for the My Khe Beach. I will say beware of your walking on this beach walk because motorcycles do drive here. If it gets too busy on that road over there, they will get off the road and come on this sidewalk. So just always be alert and always be aware, and you should be good. See, videos like this also show you what hotels like this, what it looks like on the outside of it and how close it is to the actual action everywhere. And that's the DLG Hotel over there. Hello? Just doing jump roping. But yeah, it's just a super relaxing location to sit at. Some people just come and lay here. See how even though it's busy, how it has this on the beach side, the quiet ambience about it. The noise doesn't really bother you so much. The beach house, and you see how, remember my comment about the motorcycles earlier and about this guy parking here? I don't know if he can park there, but I guess we'll find out when the police ride by. They're on bikes, but as far as the police, they're pretty cool actually. I haven't had any problems with them. It's a beautiful view, and it's like that everywhere here. It's just random, beautiful spots to where you can just sit and relax at. You got your skateboarders. See, there's an example of somebody riding on a sidewalk. Definitely see why everybody comes here. And once they get here, they're reluctant to leave. It's just a very beautiful area. And you can try and sit on that ring if you want to. It's there. You will not catch me trying anything like that. So then over here, you have a club and restaurant. But yeah, so I like this walk. Hey, this is a nice, clean boardwalk that I just really appreciate. And when you come from a place that got boardwalks, it's just dirty and trash everywhere, or you've been to places like that, then you really appreciate these clean ones when you run across them. So you have another bar here. Now along this whole strip is going to be bars. This is the Casa Bay. I don't know if you guys can see that building there. I put it like this, there's a reason this is called the Miami of Vietnam. Now about the city of Da Nang, there is a lot going on here. I will say if you get residence or Airbnb or hotel or whatever you're doing close to the My Khe Beach region, you're gonna have a lot to do. You're in the middle of everything, so you can just pretty much walk the region. But there are other parts of My Khe which I haven't shown you guys yet, which I will in the future. And those have stuff too, but it may require you to have a motorcycle if you want to transit from there to here, where everyone usually is. We got more beachside lounge. Now this hotel here is the Nessa Celia. So the part in the back that I wanted to take you guys to earlier, that had more clubs there. So I've decided during the course of this video to just take you guys up to the area where most people are situated, and that's near the sign of Da Nang. And I figured you guys would enjoy that. So my time here in Da Nang, do I regret it? No. I enjoy Da Nang just as much as I enjoyed Hua Hin, Thailand. In fact, I actually enjoy Da Nang a bit more than Hua Hin, just because you have the boardwalk here. And Hua Hin, though it has the beach, it doesn't have a dedicated boardwalk that I've seen yet. So as of now, Da Nang is better for me, but I will still be traveling around to different areas to truly discover where I actually want to be at. And that's the cool thing about being a nomad is that you can just go and you can bring your family members and friends with you if they choose to come. So this is what I've learned being a minimalist pretty much is the less luggage you have. I have a backpack, one suitcase. The more easier it is to just travel from place to place. It's not saying nothing's wrong with having multiple luggage with you. Just remember that when you have the luggage that you have to carry that or you have to pay someone to carry that. See? See how you got in trouble? You can't park your motorbike there. And since I don't have one, I don't have to worry about stuff like that. But yes, I've been asked, how is it being a nomad? I say it's freeing to just up and go where you want to go and explore the world. But it also comes with this price. You don't necessarily have a home that you actually, like a permanent home that you go to. But in my case, I'm okay with that. I'm used to my time in the service. I'm used to traveling and being in places for 2 to 3 years at a time. And I've been doing that for the last 20 years or so. So doing stuff like this, it doesn't bother me. I will say in Da Nang or Vietnam in general, for your visa, you have to renew it every 3 months. But I look at it like every 3 months, it just means you have to travel somewhere or you could do a day border run. But to me, I prefer to just go to different locations because I'm a traveler as it is. And when you look at it like that, every 3 months vacation is just not as bad, at least not for me. I will say in Thailand, their visa, depending on which one you got, does allow you to stay a little longer. And I'm talking like the DTV visa or the multiple entry tourist visa in Thailand. So that allows you to stay a little longer. But Vietnam just has the 3 month visa. Okay, you can see it's starting to get a little busier. That's because it is 4:25 p.m. And this is when everybody is usually getting here, arriving for the most part. I'll go to the edge so you guys can see in the distance how many people are showing up. Hello? So if you look out there in the water, zoom in for you guys to see. See all those people out there. That's just a fraction of what's going to be here as it progresses during this time of the day. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Beautiful area, plenty to do. And I can see why people get here and just don't want to leave. People like myself. I will say this though, the difference in being retired versus just visiting is when you visit, you come, you have fun, and then you have to go back, which is nothing's wrong with that. But once you're retired, you can just kind of stay. You can kind of just go where you want to go, stay as long as you want, visa permitting, and just travel. So I will say this: retirement itself is what you make it. Some people just want to relax. Other people start new hobbies. But people like myself, I just choose to travel like I've been doing for the last 20 plus years. But what I really enjoy doing is sharing these travels with you guys so that when you do come to areas like this, you're not just in the wind trying to figure out what's going on. You have some kind of grounding as to what's best once you're here. So this stretch goes far. I've walked all the way up to near that giant statue. From my Airbnb, I want to say that's about a 10-mile walk, and that's there and back. So yeah, sometimes I do that, and I figured you guys don't want to see me walk 10 miles for an episode, or do you? Let me know down in the comments. But as of now, I have no plans to do that, and I just enjoy making these kind of videos for you guys to check out. As we've been talking, I've walked a little closer to the beach so that you guys can get a better look at just how busy it is. And again, this region is the area near the Da Nang Beach giant sign. So and I will zoom in so you guys can get a better look. Because I am not going to be able to make it back to the other side like I want it. In this episode anyway. Maybe in a future episode. What the hey. I'm going to bring you guys up closer to the beach. And close out this episode there. Unlike other episodes. Zoom out a bit. So you can see everybody just relaxing. You got your vloggers out, like myself. I don't know if you guys can see back there in the distance, but it is super crowded back there. I'll zoom in a bit. So now you guys can see just like how busy it is on this beach. When it's about to be high time, and this isn't high time. We're just getting there. So literally just beginning. And if you're wondering why everybody's in this one region, it's because certain regions are roped off for the speedboats when they are carrying tourists around on the parachutes. You don't want to accidentally hit like a human. That would be really bad. So they have them roped off. certain areas where people can just play and have fun, and then other areas you just have to stay away from. And it's like this up and down the whole beach back here. But for the sake of this episode, I'm going to end this right here where you guys can see the scope of everything going on. You see people exercising, you see people walking, people having fun, people out here with kids, people just minding their business. But yes, it is getting busier here by the moment. And again, I appreciate you guys coming on this walk with me. I will have more like it in the future, different areas, different locations. And again, I do have some special walks planned for some places which I just surprised you guys with. But until then, I'll see you guys again. And if you guys enjoy something about this video and you want me to do more of it, let me know down in the comments. If you don't let me know, then how will I ever know or do it in the video? So again, thanks for walking with me, and I'll catch you guys later.